Hi, good evening. I'm going to do a very short video. This is about where creativity, innovation, and development will truly take place in the world where there is artificial intelligence as we know it. I'm not going to be forecasting the future of AI or the LLMs, but as we know it, if this continues in the direction which it is going and AI becomes strong, what do we humans have to think like to get ahead? So I'm going to do a small sketch. My name is Rajesh Mehta, and I'm the Vice President of Product and Alliances at Smarten. Smarten is an augmented analytics platform which does allow ordinary folks with no coding background to do ML, anomaly detection, and advanced analytics. Okay, so but let's get back to the video. So let me kind of just show you my desk. So uh, let me draw the sketch here. Okay, I hope you guys can see it. Yeah. So what do we have today? So honestly speaking, we have many LLMs. One, two, three, four. So these LLMs are past plus algorithms. So what does the LLM really comprises of? A lot of historical data and an algorithm which is going to make an LLM. Now, if the past is not well documented, and I'm going to give you an example. I used to work in a company called Pidilite. It's a very big company, very strong and powerful company. It's the one which has Fevicol as its flagship brand. There, we used to use a concept called DCNR to measure profitability. Now, this has not been documented well on the internet. So, obviously, the LLMs have not picked it up. And this is not available in most of your common chatbots and things like that. Maybe cursory mention here or there, but not in the detail. So, there would be a lot of things in science, in math, in legal, which would not be in the past. And that would not make up your LLMs as of now. Okay. But people will use this to do a lot of work, right? Code, say content, even find solutions. But all this would be based on these past. The algorithm will get smarter and it will interpret the past and give you some solutions or ideas which may sound better if you have not come across them, but would be still in the past. So this is where we are now, and we think that this maybe we believe that this is what AI is, that it is kind of reproducing the past. Okay, so even knowing how to drive a car in its conventional way is from the past. Now, then the obvious question you would have in mind is then what? So what? Okay, so typically what you have to do is you have to think in the future, which is not connected with all this. Now, when you think in the future, the question is what does it mean to think in the future? I'm sure you would come up with this question first. So if I was in the 18th or the 19th century, the concept of human rights was not in the past. So I have to invent this. And when I invent this, I can use the past to communicate and create future here. So this future, which I create with human rights, then becomes the past and you create a more beautiful future. Same thing if I say with Einstein's theory of relativity. So you invent it, so you create it here, So, and then it becomes something which you have created, which is going to take you ahead, but it will be embedded in the past. So, it is typically called forward from the future. And our platform sits here. So, whenever there is a connect which is required between these two elements, so you have this, and if you want to pull something to create here, you use a platform like Smarten, do multiple MLs, multiple sandbox your ideas, and kind of think forward from the future. So, yeah, so this is what I wanted to talk about. I hope you found it interesting. This video, of course, is not the best, but I hope the concept was interesting. Do share in your comments. Thanks.